Let's be honest. Some people walk around with invisible scars. You won't see them. You won't hear about them. But if you know what to look for, you'll spot the signs. This video isn't about sympathy. It's about understanding. Because people who've suffered deeply, truly deeply, walk differently. They see life differently. And if you've been through it, these 15 traits might just sound way too familiar. Trait number 1, they overthink everything. Not in a quirky way, in a survival way. When you've been through pain, you start running simulations in your head before every decision. What could go wrong? Who might walk out? What if this falls apart again? It's not pessimism, it's protection. Trait number 2, they read people fast. You know that friend who can pick up on the smallest tone shift or look in someone's eyes and just know that's not a superpower, that's trauma. When you've been burned, you learn to scan the room before you even speak. Energy doesn't lie, and they don't ignore red flags anymore. Trait number 3, they struggle to accept kindness. You offer them love, they flinch. You give them praise, they downplay it. Why? Because when you've been through hell, good things feel suspicious. They've learned that sometimes love comes with strings. Sometimes compliments are followed by insults. So they wait for the catch. Trait number 4, they don't trust easily. This one's obvious, but it runs deeper than you think. It's not just, I don't trust people. It's, I don't even trust myself for trusting them the first time. That kind of wound doesn't heal fast. Trait number 5, they're excellent listeners. People who've suffered. They don't interrupt. They don't make it about them. Because they know what it's like to not be heard. So when you speak, they give you space. And that kind of presence, it's rare. Trait number 6, they crave simplicity. After chaos, peace feels like gold. Loud parties, dramatic relationships, fake friendships. They don't care anymore. They want real. They want calm. They want small things that don't hurt. Trait number 7, they carry guilt that's not theirs. People who've suffered tend to apologize for existing, even when they didn't cause the pain, even when they were the ones hurt. That's what long-term emotional damage does. It rewires who you think the villain is. Trait number 8, they have a dark sense of humor. It's not because they're twisted. It's because they've been through stuff that either breaks you or teaches you to laugh in the worst moments. And honestly, that laughter saved them more than once. Trait number 9, they detach quickly. People think they're cold. They're not. They're just used to people disappearing. So when something starts to feel off, they pull away, first emotionally, then physically. It's a defense mechanism they don't even notice anymore. Trait number 10, they don't beg anymore. There was a time they chased, begged, explained, cried, tried to make people stay. Not anymore. They learned the hard way. Whoever wants to go, let them. They won't hold the door, but they also won't block it. Trait number 11, they're attracted to broken things. Animals, people, stories. If it's damaged, they feel drawn to it. Not because they think they can fix it, but because they understand it. It mirrors something in them. Trait number 12, they remember everything, not the facts, the feelings. They remember how it felt to be ignored, to be dismissed, to cry in silence. They might forgive, but forgetting? That's not in their wiring. Trait number 13, they find joy in weird places. A quiet sunrise, the smell of coffee, a dog's goofy grin. People who've suffered stop looking for happiness in the big milestones. They find it in micro moments, because that's what kept them going. Trait number 14, they're brutally honest. They don't play games. They say what they mean, and if they love you, they'll show it. Life's too short for passive-aggressive nonsense. They've lived through the silence, the lies, the fake smiles. Never again. Trait number 15, they're still here. This is the biggest one. They're still here. After the breakdowns, the betrayals, the nights they didn't think they'd make it. They're still standing, maybe quieter, maybe more guarded, but still standing. And that resilience, that's not a weakness. That's a strength most people will never understand. If you saw yourself in even half of these, you're not broken. You're not too sensitive. You're not too much. You're someone who's been through real pain and came out the other side different. Not worse, not damaged, just changed. And that version of you, they see things more clearly. They protect themselves better. They love deeper, even if they don't always show it. So don't shrink yourself and don't apologize for the ways you've healed. You didn't survive all of that just to pretend you're untouched. You're not cold. You're not hard. You're seasoned. And that matters. If this hit home, subscribe. Because this space, it's for people who've been through it.